Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is the MXQ Pro Motor City Streams. And these are going for $75, completely custom. Of course, you can go out and get them on Amazon and eBay for about $30 cheaper, but they don't come with any tech support. What you get with my units are continuous tech support. I do have a website with all videos pertaining to the box on how to set it up and how to get things running, how to use the box, and you're also getting a few good live TV apps and then the open source media streamer with my Motor City Streams build. So this is just one of the apps. So what we're going to do, we're going to close out and just show you this app's called Mobdro. And then you have a lot of live streaming channels in here as well. So just to go down the list, this is, as I always say, not 100%, but it's about 90%, and it'll do wonders for saving you at least 50-60% off your cable bill or satellite TV bill. So in this Mobdro app is probably about one of my favorites. You go back, you do have different categories. You have your news tab. You get into your news, and then you have all your news here: NBC, CNBC, news from not just here in the States, but from all over the world. RT Russia, that's one of my favorites. We'll open this up real quick. Okay, I had to fix my autofocus, but let's back out of that. Let's go over here and check out movies. You got shows, you got sports, music, and pretty much all of these going to work the same way. It'll also keep, as you can see up here, your most recently watched channels. Okay, come over here to sports, click on that, and you're going to have ESPN, Sky. A lot of these work. Again, you do have some that don't, but you can get a whole lot of sports coverage in this app alone. Okay, so let's back out and let me show you another app that's in the front end of the unit. As we go back to the home page, and again, I'm going to show you what I talk about with tech support, because a lot of units that you get, you just simply buy them from somebody who you don't know, and if you start having issues with it, then most of the time you can't get a hold of them. So that's what I offer, is continuous tech support from anybody that gets a unit from me. You also have a memory cleaner on the front end of the unit, and that's just simply going to shut down any apps that's running in the background. So I highly recommend you run that memory cleaner before you start opening up some apps, and even after you close them, go in and also run that memory cleaner. It's another app on here called USTV. We're going to open this up and I'll show you how this one works. So you got 3 good apps on the front end that's going to give you some live TV streams. So also, again, it's coming with a second keyboard. It's going to be a handheld air remote, which will allow you to move your mouse around on the screen. You actually need that remote to work it, because the factory remote doesn't work as good on this app. So we're going to open this up. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to show you the channel list and come up here to the top, and then you can check out all the channel lists in here. A lot of these work. It's a ton of them in this app. Okay, I don't want to click on that one. Let's go back. Go back to our channel lineup. And this is the reason why I said the secondary remote that is coming with the box, you got that it's really necessary to have, because you know it's kind of hard to do with the factory remote. Okay, so with the air remote, you can move that mouse around freely and navigate through the channel lineup. So let's just click on, let me bring this back down. Okay, see, you got MSNBC, NBC, TLC, Fox. These are all government channels here in the white. You can actually save these to your favorites as well. Okay, let me move this up some more. There you go, Disney XD for the kids. Okay, moving too fast. BET, True TV, TNT, Star, CBS. Okay, let's just click on Black Exploitation Television. A lot of people ask about that channel. and you click on that link, and then this stream link will pop up, and then we want to wait for it to grab our information, getting the stream info, and let's let it open up. So there you have BET. Okay, so we want to stop that stream. You can also save. Now this is another thing too. Sometimes you'll get an ad that pops up. You just need to go up in the upper right or left hand corner and close it out. But you can also add that channel to your favorites, and that's over here. When you add it, it'll be over here with the blue star. So actually, if you come back over here and let's click in, open up the channel list, and let's say I want to save BET, I want to save True TV. Oh, you got VH1, NBA, AMC. Okay, what this is going to do is allow you to have it in your favorites. That way you don't got to keep going through the main channel lineup. So if I back out of that, as I clicked on that star, nope, I don't want to exit. And then over here with that blue star, everything that I just saved, and there it is. Those are all the channels that I just saved to my favorites. Okay, so let's click on VH1, click on the server stream. Remember, these are completely customizable by yours truly. I'm going to show you some other stuff that I have inside the unit. This is just one. Some of these streams are not in perfect HD, but they're very watchable. So, but you can get this channel elsewhere. And it's not just about watching it live, because I have other apps in here as well that's going to allow you to watch the show completely on demand, you know, so you don't have, if you miss it live, it's not about that network, it's just about the show, and I'm going to show it to you. I got another app similar to US TV. It's called US Stream Player. And then this one, you have to actually type in your channel and see if you can find that same channel. So we're going to close this notification out, close, and then activate the screen, and then come up here and click on the menu button, and let me type in VH1. Okay, now let's go down there, click out of the messages, got it. Okay, and then let's hit enter. I typed in VH1, so this is what it gave me. It gave me a few different sources. So I'm gonna click on the top one, and then I'm gonna come over here and click play. And it's gathering our stream info. It's gonna open up. Okay, so you got that here, but again, the stream is not in the best quality, but it is watchable. But again, I'm gonna show you where you can go get any kind of TV show you want. Let's click on the open source media. I'm gonna get into my personal build with my own add-on updater, my own build updater inside of this as well. So I can remotely update every one of my units just by going in on my server and updating the build. Okay, so of course you got all your movies here. Everything that you're looking at, I did myself. So I put the work in on this. It takes me a few hours to reconstruct a complete build. If I want to run an update, when things stop working, I can just go in and delete whatever's not working and add something else to replace it. So you come over here, you got new flicks, you got leading women, leading men, search by year, search for current, in theaters, trending, most viewed. You got your Hallmark movies up here, and people clicks. And so I decided to actually type that in. Gives people a little bit more understanding on what they're looking at. So if you click on leading women, what this is going to do is fetch up all of your, well, according to this app, okay, all of your leading women acting. Okay, so you can actually come in here and click on, let's just click on Jennifer Lopez. That's where we ended up at. What it'll do is pull up all her movies she ever made. Okay, and that was a real good one. Okay, so that's how that works. Now it also works for the men. Let me back out. If you come over here and click on leading men, all right, you can actually, it's actually going to pull up all the leading actors according to this app. And then you see Kevin Bacon, Liam Neeson, favorite of mine. So if we actually click that open, what's going to happen is going to pull up all the movies he ever made. Okay, and here's all the movies that he's ever made so far in his library. Okay, 2011 movies, from 2010, The A-Team, Clash of the Titans, After Life. Okay, So he got quite a few movies in here in his little lineup. So and so that's what this is going to do. So you want to find your favorite actor or actress. You can go under movies, okay, and then click on leading men, leading women. Okay, you come over here and click on new clicks. This is my Motor City Streams build. I do have my own personal updater. It's something that you're not going to get with the MXQ on Amazon or eBay. You might pay a little bit less for it, but it's a vanilla build. It's not custom like this, okay? And you click on all new movies, and this is what you got. Okay, let me go back up to the top. Okay. Now, let's back out of that. And this is an infinity scroll bar at the bottom, as you see. You don't want to click on the word movies. You want to come up underneath it and click on one of the subtitles. Go to TV shows. This is a big question I've been getting. So when I reconfigure my builds, I try to reconfigure it to where people don't have to click through a bunch of steps. They can just go directly to it. And a lot of people ask me about certain shows on Lifetime or VH1 or BET. You come over here and click on networks, and then you can see all the networks in here. BET, Cartoon Network, Discovery Channel. You got E for entertainment, and you got Hallmark, Lifetime, okay, Showtime, Sci-Fi, Travel Channel. There's VH1. This is everybody's favorite. You know, everybody wants to know about love and hip hop, and I don't watch them shows, but just because I don't watch them don't mean I won't configure it for them to satisfy the customer. Okay, so this is all VH1 shows up in here. So you got Hit the Floor, Singles Ladies, Love, and there you go, Love and Hip Hop. Okay, that's what everybody want to know about. Okay, so here it is, from season 1 all the way down to season 6. So if you can't get the show live, ladies and gentlemen, there's no need to worry about trying to record it, because this box acts like a DVR system. Whatever's out there live, if you can go in and watch the show after it airs. Okay, so here you go, season 6, all the episodes. Okay, I'm not current with this, so I don't know. So just to let you know, we're going to click on season 6, episode 14, the reunion part 2. And I'm going to show you how this works. So what it's doing is fetching the content from the different sources that it's going to pull it from. And when you do this, got to be patient with it. Let it gather the info, 91%. And then if it's got a good source, it's going to open it up automatically and play it. Okay. And another thing too, let me make this very clear. If you're using AT&T Uverse, I hope you're in a good city and state where you get high-speed internet with Uverse. I tell people, if you can't get a high speed, you're going to need at least 10 megabytes up and 20 down. I'm using Comcast Xfinity Blast. I got 100 megs down and 15 up. Okay. So now that you pull up the stream, it's going to give you multiple different links to click on, over 20 of them. Okay, and SD means standard definition, but don't be fooled by that, because a lot of times the quality is in great HD quality. So we're going to click on the third one, and then we're going to open up the stream. It's going to fetch the info again. Not all the TV show apps work like this. Sometimes you can just click directly on the show and it'll open right up into the stream. Some it'll give you multiple different sources to click on. Okay, so that's another understanding people got to figure out. So you may click on one and nothing works, then go down to the next one and click it. So this one is working, and there you go. All right, that's a clown show. I don't really watch it. I mean, I don't mean to disrespect nobody, but I don't know. That ain't my type of cup of soup. So let me back out of that just to show you how this works. These are all your networks in here, so don't worry about not looking at the show live, guys. ABC, CBS. If you're a Young and the Restless fan like me and my wife are, we'll go to CBS. And I'll go to the top, and it'll drop me automatically to the bottom, and I'm going to press on Young and the Restless and open it up. And you see how fast this app works. Some apps work faster than others. So this is the 12th, okay? So it comes on 12:30 Eastern. So if I miss it at 5 o'clock Eastern, the show will be on the app. Okay, so we click and open it up. Okay, now you see how fast this app works. Other apps don't work as fast as others, so this app is extremely fast. Okay, so whatever show on CBS you miss, you can come back in here and watch it. Okay, whatever show you missed on ABC, ABC works the same way. NBC works the same way. Click on popular shows, because 90% of the people that buy a box from me, this is what they want it for movies and TV shows. Okay, Game of Thrones, The Flash. Okay, Fear the Walking Dead. Fear the Walking Dead has been kind of crappy this year. I ain't really loving, how Fear has been walking out. And I'm gonna give you guys a spoiler alert. A spoiler alert on The Walking Dead. It wasn't Daryl that got killed. That's the theory. They think it was Big Red. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube and actually slow down the last few seconds of the show. And, the theory was that Glenn got killed. But from what we understand, from what I understand, a lot of other people's video, they think Big Red got killed. Okay, that was the soldier. They think Negan killed him and not Glenn or Daryl. Okay, even though Daryl and Glenn got shows coming on, but the theory is now that they believe the Big Red, the white dude with the red hair, they believe he got killed. So that's a spoiler alert. Blacklist, Penny Dreadful. You got all your TV shows in here. Of course, this is different. You got different networks. Okay. You come over here. I got an Oxygen in here. US TV VOD. This is another app that's going to give you network TV shows, and a lot of them. To be clear about this app, there's some networks in here that you can open it, but then again, the show may not be there, even though it say it will be. So that's why you have multiple different choices. Okay, again, here you got networks. You see how you got networks on here? You can actually click on one of these and see if you can find your show. Okay, so if you can't find it on one of the other sub TV channel apps, then you can go into another one and click it. Okay, you got PBS. Dizzy TV works the same way as US TV VOD. This will also get you your TV shows as well. So you ain't got to really about, again, missing the show. You come down here and click on popular. Okay. And then what it's going to do is pull up all the popular shows that, according to what people look at, it's going to list its variation of popular shows. So you click on that and then open that up, and then here are all your popular shows. Fear the Walking Dead. You got Once Upon a Time, Originals, Blind Spot, Scorpion, Dot 100, Grimm. Okay, and then these blocks right here just simply mean that you can go to the next page, and then that's going to open up to another page with more TV shows in it. So with this, guys, $75, guys. I used to be a part of some MLM home business companies that was selling these boxes for $350, $400. I don't see the need for selling them that high. I want to keep it close to the vest. People can afford to buy two at $75 a piece. That's $150 because it's one box per TV. Okay, instead of trying to get one for $350 or $400, mine do the same thing. It just don't do you for hundreds of dollars. This is the most important part of my build, is the cleanup portion. Okay, because every day you use Cody, okay, every day you use my Motor City Streams Cody build, you're opening up content, and it's just software. It's not about the box costing $300-$400. It's about the software and how it's made. The tech support, guys, that's very important. You go get one of those Amazon, eBay boxes, it's not configured like this, and then after a while, you will have problems opening up the open source media center because you got too much stuff opened up in your in the software. So you clean your videos, delete cache, delete your packages, okay, and then delete logs. You do that every single day you watch this. I use mine like a cable box, so I'm in here cleaning it every day. I'm looking at it. Got your weather in here, okay. Come down here and click on live. And this is a live weather channel, so they actually go in and show forecasts and whatnot, and commercials, the whole nine. Okay, so let's back out of that and stop the stream. Also, by the time I put this video out, I will have the forecast on the screen for you. because I think that's something that I miss myself. Systems, you really don't need to worry about systems. Power, you want to go in there and hit the quit button. You got your favorites. I have more live TV streams here. YouTube, you want to click on HD streams. Open this up. You want to get in here and watch pay-per-view. This is one of the best apps to watch it. You can click on PPV if there's a event schedule. Then you'll be able to come down here and watch it. Okay, but there's no pay-per-view on right now. Let's go back into HD streams real quick. Go back into entertainment if you want to get into your broadcast network channels. Okay, here you see all the broadcast network channels that they have available, and let's click on one here. Open that up, and most of these are in HD, great quality. Okay, you just saw me open this up in Mobdro on the apps in the front of the box, so we're gonna stop that stream, and let's go to what you want me to click on. Let's go to Showtime. Now this app right here is running off some satellites, so sometime you may click on it and you may see their logos up here. Okay, but 90% of the time I'm clicking on this thing, it's working beautifully. Okay, so that's how this works. So we're back out of this. You can watch your sports in here as well. Let's go to news. Primarily I use this to watch CNN, so let's just go down to CNN and open that bad boy up. See how nice and smooth this app works. There you go. As you can see, this is the reason why I don't pay a cable bill. Obama's talking about deregulating cable and satellite, which would really open up the market. Same way, you know, they deregulated light and gas companies, where they allow subsidiaries to come in and offer you a different price for the same product. So this is cloud TV. And one thing too, man, I see a lot of people that do builds and make updaters. They're always using IPTV stalker clones. Those are garbage. You know, I don't put IPTV stalker clones in my build because I think they're a waste of time. I don't want people trying to clear cache and go back in, close the app, come back in. I mean, I think that's a waste of time. There's other apps in here that work just as good as IPTV stalker, and I talked to them guys and they told me they know people cloning their app. That's why they keep scrambling the MAC address, and that's why you keep seeing these people come out with different kind of clones. You know, those that don't pay for IPTV stalker, you won't be able to get it to work. Okay, so CBS News, that's streaming live. So guys, at the end of the day, this does HD. Not all channels will be in HD, but you will get a lot in HD. Some are in standard quality, but remember, it's all free at the end of the day. And it's going to be saving you a ton of money off that cable bill. I don't tell people to cut the cable. I tell them to break down the basic until you get used to using the box. And if you cut this box on more than you cut your cable box on, then you got a decision to make. And then that's where you know you need to go ahead and cut it out 100%. But it's an unfounded claim to call them cable killers because everybody doesn't use them like that. Okay? Most people will just cut off their basic cable movies and, you know, premium movie channels and just use this to watch movies. They want to go back in and watch their regular you know, TV HD channels, then they just use their cable. So with this is you got options, so to speak. Okay, so this is your news here: MSNBC, ABC, Bloomberg, C-SPANs. Okay, and all of them are working pretty good. Sports, I'm partial to the WWE, so I got that channel in here. So we're gonna open this up. This is in pretty good definition. But you got to be a little patient with this app because it does take a few seconds to open up. Okay, so that's the WWE Network. Now, BT Sports, you can get a lot of pay-per-views with BT Sports. They show UFC, WWE, boxing pay-per-views as well. And then you got your Sports Link tab here. This is going to be an open source for you to come in and click on all of these. These are just different sources to watch different types of events, sporting events. Okay, football, baseball, basketball, wrestling, Monday Night Raw. I normally go into Dim Sports EU, and all of these work the same way. You click on that particular link and it'll give you different categories that you can actually go into and click what kind of source you're looking for. Okay, so back out of that, let's get into the music. You got Django, Ben Music, and then you got digital imports, and then I found a new one that's working pretty good, and you can come in here and choose from your genre. I like smooth jazz, so we'll click on that, and then you can come down here, Boney James. Let's click on Boney James. Okay, so you got plenty of ways to watch music in here. Okay, listen to music, now watch it. Digital import, Django's like, again, one of my favorites, and then back to the movies tab. Okay, so that's basically a quick run through on how this is working. You can come under systems, click on add-ons, and then you can discover all the apps that I got installed in it. And if you don't see something that you like in the build, you can actually go and click on all the apps, and you can come in and explore. I got way more movie apps than just what's on there. Those of you News 12, let me cover this real quick. A lot of people ask me about this. This is giving you news from the New York area, live streaming news channels. Okay, as you can see right there. So you can get into add-ons under system and check out some more apps that I do have installed in here. I kept the build under 1 gig, so it operates very fast. Anytime you get a build over 1.5 gigs, it gets slow. Okay, and then you have a lot of problems with it not wanting to open correctly. So what you need to do is click that link underneath this video. I got a special web page put together, and at the bottom of that web page is a contact form. I work through Square. I don't use PayPal anymore. They had issues with people selling Android streamers, so I told them to kick rocks. I went and got an account which Square Up. That's the company that actually came out with the plug-in credit card swiper that works on your phones and tablets. I now have a online merchant account where I can send people invoices with an email. You don't need a Square account. When you get the email invoice, you just pay it with your debit or credit card. So 313-265-6206. Anthony Williams here from Detroit, Michigan. This is my MXQ Motor City Streams Android Media PC system. That's a lot to say, but you know, call it what you want to. $75 coming with a secondary keyboard remote, which you will see pictures of it on my website. God bless. Talk to you soon.